Hey, Honks and Lee. I love the pod and haven't written in a while. So here's my festival story. One time I snuck into a festival, Music Midtown, and saw Run DMC and Eminem live for free. Not only that, but I sold Coke there. So I made money. It was some shitty Coke I didn't want to sell to my friends, but I had no problem selling it to rich out of towners. This one dude bought most of it. I gave him my number for some dumb reason, and he called me the next day saying it was the best Coke he's ever had.
Is this Lee?
This is Lee, actually. So I was going to keep it anonymous, but Gabby, if you're going to air it out, we're going to air it out. Okay, so Lee, crazy story. He was clearly new to it. Anyway, we went to an ATM and he bought everything I had left. Okay, so how I snuck it in. The first day, I had just found a spot where the fence was just propped against a wall.
Sounds like the portal.
Yeah,
It's
the portal.
It's exactly the portal.
Okay, not Lee getting hype. This was a huge park, and they just put up the chain link fence around. I just the solar story that you shared, Lee, was the worst story I've ever heard. Lee, you should share the portal story actually. But
Both are going on.
Yeah, no, they should both go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cut them out.
Yeah, don't cut them out.
People
Lee.
need to hear
Yeah,
what we have to deal with.
Yeah. It's just monologue. When Lee
Yeah,
and I went
don't just subject us to that. No, you have to subject our entire audience to those stories now.
You fucking wish you could quit. You fucking. I have the keys to your house. You fucking.
She has the fucking doorknob to your house. Okay?
Yeah, I run this place now. So fuck off. Okay, this is my apartment now. Okay. So, anyways, I'm not paying rent. Don't worry. Okay. So,
I am
didn't
the
rent
producer now.
Okay, stop foaming at the mouth and fuck off. Okay, a lot of people must have snuck in because the next day. Sorry, stop crying, Lee. It's not okay. A lot of people must have snuck in because the next day there was a ton of cops all around the perimeter. I found a spot where there was like 5-foot gap in the fence. There was a cop next to it, so I waited until his back was just turned to make my move. As soon as I took my first step, I heard someone yell, "Hey!" from somewhere to my left. I immediately just ran as fast as I could. I had to run through a sea of people sitting down on blankets and stuff. I even jumped over a few. I didn't stop until I was in the middle of a crowd, and it was all good after that. Almost immediately, somebody came up to me and told me that it was their friend's birthday and asked if he could kiss me. I'm not gay, so I politely declined. If it was a girl or a guy, I already knew I probably would have said yes. Oh, if it was a girl, not a guy, I already knew I probably would have said yes.
Then who was this other sex?
That's about it. Thanks for reading this if you do. Love y'all. Love you too.
Now, here's the through line with every fucking festival story is that there's always a fence with a hole in it.
There's always a fucking fence, or there's a way to like sneak through.
So I have a really quick funny story.
Oh God.
Okay,
So
Lee,
quick.
well, can I say something?
What?
I want you to just take a beat, and I want you to like just gather it together. So let's just gather it, and then we can.
Okay, so all through high school, I grew up going to Warped Tour.
Okay.
And the last year I went to Warped Tour, I was 18, and I went and met my friend in Vermont, and we went in Montreal. And we went to the Montreal show. And she was a graphic designer, so she created backstage passes for us.
That's such a good idea.
And we got in and hung out backstage the whole day, and then got caught by the organizer of the festival.
Because they knew like who had backstage.
He's like, who are these fucking children standing backstage? Yeah.
You should have
Have
said
you
that you were
guys-
sex trafficked by one of the musicians.
Oh my God, Gab, that's romantic.
That would have been fun.
I know. Oh my
Yeah.
God. But have you guys seen on TikTok like how people like they're going to like FedEx and Kinko's and shit and making things that say like press and like backstage pass
Yeah, it's
and then
so
like
good.
laminating it and then they're like it's actually working.
So
That's crazy.
What she did was she found a photo with showing somebody's backstage pass. So actually created one that looked like that year's backstage pass.
Oh, that's genius.